And here we are again, Steve and Ann coming to you live from Bartlett, Illinois today.
Thunderstorm happening as we speak.
Fabulous sunny day. So today we're going to be talking about the brush off. Sometimes very difficult to handle, but we're not talking about what you think we're talking about.
No.
This is what we're talking about. The toothbrush. The toothbrush.
Or more specific, the electric toothbrush.
Yes. So what what happened is a couple of years ago or last year,
No, it was a couple of years ago. You were right the first time.
you were at the dentist for a cleaning, and the dental tech was saying that her parents got this electric toothbrush, and
And they had amazing results.
right. So we go to our favorite store, Costco,
Costco.
and
Actually, it's not really our favorite store. We hardly ever go.
well,
We don't have a lot of kids anymore.
right,
So.
so it doesn't matter. So anyway, so we go to Costco.
And we're not into the free samples.
No.
Okay, sorry, honey.
So we buy the Oral-B, the rechargeable toothbrush. We had actually had the battery operated ones that are like $6 or $8 at Target, and then you replace the battery like every 4 or 5 months.
They were, they seemed like they worked fine. We didn't actually have anything to compare it to, so.
But it was, in a sense, it was easier than, you
Yeah.
just kind of, and it was great, and it worked fine. Then we switched over to the other ones because
It was an Oral-B, and it had its own charger stand
right,
and
and so
everything.
you set it on the counter, and when you're not using it, it's charging or whatever. And it didn't. I didn't think anything of it. It was the same as the battery operated ones
Right.
from Target that you get for $6 or $8. And this was actually, they were what, $100 for that for two of them.
Yeah, it was at Costco. I think we got that one there. So we had those for a couple of years, and then last week my Oral-B, even though it was 100% charged, I was brushing my teeth and it felt like somebody was jackhammering, but very slowly. And I thought, okay, I got to get a new toothbrush. So back to our semi-favorite store, Costco.
Semi-favorite store. So Anne went to Costco and just actually bought the cheaper version. She got, these are
Panasonic.
Philips Sonicare.
Oh, yeah, Philips Sonicare.
Hearing hand. I'm gonna put this Philips Sonicare. Okay, Philips Sonicare. You can't see that. Anyway, Philips Sonicare. Sonicare.
It was $75
For two.
has rechargers, and it also came with a handy travel case, which I like because when we went to Europe last year, you can't really find something except a Ziploc bag. That's what I always put mine
just
in.
throw it in your suitcase. So
Yeah.
this you actually get two chargers, two brushes, extra heads, and then the little travel case where it pull it apart and it sets two of them in there. So anyway, so I'm like, because she got two. My Oral-B seemed fine, so we kept going with that. So then.
Then I start using this, and I'm going to turn it on because it sounds like a buzzing bee in your head when you do it. And it's totally different from the Oral-B. The Oral-B just goes up and down. This is more like,
It's an ultrasonic vibration.
Yeah.
Rather than just a moving, spinning head.
right.
And I thought, well, that's different. And the one the one downside to it is, and I don't know why, but if you have to keep it in your mouth, and if you part your lips even a little bit, it splatters all over the mirror.
Well, that's the downside.
Right.
Both of the electric toothbrushes that we use, I have to brush my teeth before I get dressed, because if I don't, I'm going to have toothpaste all down the front of me and probably on
She's
the
a
mirror.
very messy brusher.
I am not a messy brusher. They're very messy. So with this toothbrush, the Philips
I think
Sonicare,
it splatters more than the Oral-B. But this is the crazy thing. Holy smokes, does it ever clean your teeth?
yeah.
I mean, and I said to Ann, we've had it, what, 4 days,
Yeah.
3 days? So yesterday we went out for coffee in the morning because there was a parade in front of our house, but that's another story. Anyway, and so we're
They
sitting.
were they were protesting us. I'm just kidding.
So we're sitting at the coffee shop, and I look at her and I said, "This is what I said. Hey,
Hey,
no."
baby.
I said, "Your teeth look significantly whiter."
Yeah.
And same toothbrush.
So you said, "Hey, Whitey."
Hey, Whitey,
Anyway, you're silly.
you're silly.
Maybe.
You're the one who said it.
I did. So, I mean, we don't usually endorse products. Well, I guess I do all the time.
We're going to write a letter to Sonic.
I am going to write a letter because I think they're an incredible toothbrush, and for the money, especially at Casco,
At Casco.
you save money over the other
But
one.
here's the thing, and this is cool. So it has, on here, it has a clean button and then a gum care button. It tells you when you need to replace the brush head, and then it has another little light for recharging. But
It really needs it needs to be able to clean the mirror after
yes,
we're done
that.
using it, though.
But
I will.
I
write to
can
them.
tell that, I mean, it doesn't move as much. I get that a lot. It doesn't move as much, but it's just like it's like having a little bee in your mouth.
Yeah, but it's a fun little thing. It's a fun. It was a great find.
But I mean, the difference for no extra effort. I'm not brushing longer. I didn't use, but I don't know. I just think, and this is just me being, am I weird? I don't know. Maybe I am. But I noticed that a lot of people who are older, their dental care seems to, I don't know. Maybe they just don't work at it.
Maybe they're English.
But see this?
I
See,
think
got-
I think they're from Great Britain. They all have bad
Okay,
teeth
how do I know if I see somebody at Costco if they're from Great Britain?
because they have bad teeth.
Should I ask them, hey, are you from
No,
the UK?
I mean when we go yeah, well, when we go to London, people are like, you must be Americans. You have good teeth. You have all of your teeth.
Well, I know when I was a kid in Ireland, all the old people, actually I was 17, they would stare at me and go, of course, they had no teeth or maybe 1 to 2 teeth. And they said, you have an amazing smile because I had all my teeth. At the time I did. I've had a few replacements lately. But
Haven't we all?
so anyway, just a cool thing. This Sonicare is freaking amazing. And so if you're concerned, and then here's the other thing. On their website, they have a special head that goes on the brush for whitening, and they said within 3 days. So you don't have to go for the the $200 whitening treatment.
Is it only $200?
Well, maybe it's more than that.
It's a
I
lot
don't know.
more
I've
than
never done it, but this thing works amazing. I love it. And that said, now maybe go buy stock in Sonicare, and after this video, sales are going to go through the roof.
I really think, though, on our next video, we should have Steve demonstrate brushing his teeth.
And then you won't be able to see because the whole lens and the camera will all be spattered.
I'm telling you, I have changed my clothes so many times before I go to work from brushing my teeth with these things. So that's the downside. I don't know what my problem is.
See, I always brush my teeth before I get in the shower, so I never
So you
have.
can rinse off all
Yes.
the toothpaste.
I never
That's a
thought of
really good idea. You should do a commercial for them. Brushing your teeth in the shower.
There you go.
I love it.
And you know what I also heard? Well, anyway, that's another story.
What else did you hear? I want to hear.
They say when you get old, you should put a bar in your shower. And so somebody had a picture of all their liquor lined up on the shelf in their shower.
That's a great idea.
But anyway, it was just. Anyway.
Good
so
old
that-
Irish humor.
So
But anyway,
it.
that's our endorsement of the day. Have a happy Sunday.
Yes.
And remember, it's raining outside. It's
Why should
good.
I remember that?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right.
That said.
Happy
We're
Sunday.
off.